The points that stood out to me in today's sermon is that we are programmed to go forward, and with that is the ability to be progressive. And that stuck out to me really, because then you begin to think that there are options that you can take in life. You can either, I think one of the words that were spoken there was that you can either be creative with your response to challenges that you come across, or you could be discovery about it. But both of those points are positive. Obviously the negative side of that could be condemnation. You could respond to life with condemnation or fear. But when I really think about it, we are programmed to go forward. We are programmed to be progressive, and that's an ability. And that stood out to me because that ability allows me to be productive, and I could also not be productive with that ability, which is going to be a waste. So I think one of the key points of encouragement that I'm going away with is that I can be productive with the ability that God has given to me, and as such, give glory to God's name.
Exodus 14:15. The Lord ministered to Moses and gave Moses instructions on how to help the Israelites to conquer their oppressors, and it really is sort of like a template for us Christians to live a pragmatic life today. And so some of the points I took away from the sermon this morning was: one, in order for you to progress, you have to have a powerful prayer life. You cannot be isolated from God. You cannot be isolated from a prayer life, a robust prayer life. So prayer always underpins progress. Also, and the final verse, we talked about Mark chapter 2, where it talks about the story about the paralytic who was brought by his 4 friends. What's so amazing about that story, a personal favorite of mine, is that in Mark 2:5, it says, when Jesus saw their faith, he said to the paralyzed man, when Jesus saw their faith, the faith of the 4 is what brought the healing of their friend. You need to surround yourselves with people who have enough faith that they can carry you out of the pit when the time comes. Thank you for listening today. Be blessed.